Man, he didn't even have enough money to buy his chili cheese fries from the thing. He had to ask the girl. So how did you end up with this man to represent you?
Yeah.
I believe Trump sent him. You know what I mean?
Because I was wondering, like, where did he come from? Like, why would you know how outraged the world was when Nipsey passed? Like, nobody even, like, who would even represent him? Like, people were thinking, like, who would even represent him? Like, you know, and then you get this big appointed lawyer.
He's not what you call the state appointed. That's not who gonna come through the door.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you'll get a state appointed lawyer, like instead of like the regular public defender, they appoint you a state appointed. You know what I'm saying? But he's not that. You know what I'm saying? He too high profile. So
basically, somebody would have to have paid him.
I believe Trump sent him to do like, hey, go handle that for me. You know what I'm saying? Just being like,
because he say it was pro bono though? Didn't he try to say that?
I
mean, obviously, I don't believe it's true, but I could have sworn Christopher Darden said it was pro bono, but then obviously he received so much backlash and hate.
Yeah, no, he said he had to step down because it was threats towards his daughter.
Yeah, I mean, what was he thinking? I mean, that was just common sense. You already are well known and famous for, you know, the other. And
that's another. I mean, if I'm thinking too, like if I'm reaching, all right, but maybe he might think like this is a big high profile case. You know what I'm saying? If I take this on and beat it, then I'm ready to man. Maybe he thinking that. I don't know, but I don't know. That's what I've been thinking for the longest. I ain't really just told nobody though. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
but at the end of the day, everybody knew he wasn't gonna beat that. There was no way because there's camera footage. So what did you really gain from that? There's too much footage right there too. So
actually, Cowboy testimony was the difference between murder one or manslaughter, and manslaughter don't carry life. So when Cowboy say he didn't snitch, matter of fact, you did, because that was the deciding factor whether the snitch conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know he got mental health problems or whatever, and that's what that's gonna ride off of, because he never denied that he did what he did. So now if Cowboy would have kept to himself about a conversation, he never said he never called him a snitch. He never called him a snitch. That did more hurt than saying that if you did say you seen him shoot him, because he already admitted to he shot him. Mm-hmm. What he denying is what you trying to go against. He trying to say he called him a snitch, and that's what triggered him. You know what I'm saying? He got mental health problems, and that was what get him manslaughter. And manslaughter don't carry life, and he'll probably be out 11, 12 years.
So that would have done, so for Christopher Darden, had he won that,
that would have did good for him on his record.
Holder got 11 years, then that would have.
Yeah, that's good. A W for him. If for him to beat murder and get him a lesser charge like manslaughter, that would have did wonders for the Darden dude.
Okay, but somebody else got shot in the parking lot too. So, or does that not matter just because he was only representing him?
Man, when I was reading the verdict with that and guilty of it, I don't think nobody even paid attention to all them other charges. Like cousin Kerry got shot, and then cousin Kerry went up there, and you know he didn't really see nothing. He walked back. He just walked up. He wasn't there when he was there. He got shot, and he didn't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but the main thing is the Nipsey thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but Cowboy told, it's just, don't make up excuses for it if you want to still rock with him because you feel he a good person or a good dude, or you got good content, or you know what I'm saying, then keep rocking with him for that reason. But you can't say he didn't tell, because he did.
So I have a question with that. Like with him going and testifying about behind the conversation that was had, and you know, I guess certain people not messing with him no more because he's considered like a snitch now. And then the other gentleman that got shot, he obviously didn't get on the stand.
He got on the stand, but he didn't say nothing that was detrimental, and he didn't really know nothing because he wasn't there when the conversation was had, and he just got shot and hit the ground. He didn't see nothing. I didn't
really follow too much of the case because it was too sad for me. I don't want to see that. But what I'm saying is, for a Cowboy to go and like, you know, go up there and testify and just say like, you know, he never said that this conversation didn't transpire. That's not how the conversation was. Why is he considered a snitch? Like, why?
Because that
like,
part of
down for people that don't understand, basically.
That part of the conversation is a pivotal part of the case in finding them guilty. They want to know about this snitch conversation. That's why I forget the girl name that drove him up there. They kept asking her, what, Miss Nicholson, what she heard exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because that was gonna make or break the case whether the snitch conversation went this way or that way. And that's why he feels so strongly about putting that out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't call you no snitch, bro. Because in our world, tell the homies that. You could have told the homies, like, man, he didn't call him no snitch. He dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? Who cares what people in Texas, Alabama, Florida, what they talking about? Or in Inglewood, Hawthorne, Gardena. Like, explain that to your homies, your community. Man, he dead wrong. He did that for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But for you to get on the stand and explain that to the jury, the person that transcribed the shit, the judge, DA, all that he, you know what I'm saying? He a day one from where he from. He know better. He said F it, and he's standing on himself, shit. You know.
Because I seen an interview he did not too long ago, and he felt like he represented him, but Nipsey's family, you know, they didn't even go to court. They had, I wouldn't even go. Honestly, if that was something like, if that was my family, I wouldn't want to go if I can have my lawyer go and stand and just, you know, report back to me. Because why would I want to see this person? You know, I'm going to try to do something, you know, or whatever the case may be. So he in his eyes, he just feels like he represented him and he did the right, in his eyes, he thinks he did the right thing. But for the street code, he did wrong, basically.
I think if Black Sam was in Cowboy shoes, Black Sam wouldn't have did what Cowboy did. I don't think Black Sam will want justice that way. He wanted, you know what I'm saying, let him get out in 11 years and be floating around, you know what I mean, and then get what he really deserved, eye for eye, you know what I'm saying? That's how I believe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know Black Sam like personally or nothing, but you know, through the you know what I'm saying, the grapevine, I believe he would have went about it a whole different way. And I don't think Nipsey would have approved of the snitching thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. That was just a personal decision he made. And like he said, he's standing on it. And I think he got a squabble because he sound confident. And he calling niggas out for phase. And, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
So, because I think one of the first people I heard really speak on it, and not to go too much in depth, was Brick Baby, and a lot of people were giving him backlash for it. But basically, what Brick Baby was saying, basically, is kind of how you just broke it down to me right now, and for everyone.
That's why you can't listen to the internet. Like I tell you, you can't because Brick Baby ain't said nothing wrong because he did tell, and it don't make it right because you told in behalf of somebody that everybody love. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell, like. We subscribe to the street shit, and then that's what we signed up for. And you know the deal. We can't tell. It ain't even, bro. These dudes, they go to jail and they giving lifers conjugals so they could get married and have sex in prison. Yeah. People in jail have good days. They in there shooting dice. They got a TV in their cell. They got cell phones watching Pornhub. That's not nowhere even. Why not let them get manslaughter, get out in 11 years, and catch him slipping? He broke. He ain't gonna go no farther than Vegas. So like, I don't know. That was just a bad decision on him. Well, I can't say he made a conscious decision. He good with it. So I can't say it was a bad decision on his behalf. He good with it.
Because some people feel like, oh, that's torture. You're in prison. But if you think about it in different ways, without, you get what I'm saying. You
hey, listen. These people is married in prison, bro. They having prison babies. Free Tiny Munchie.